Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle and I recently went raw vegan back in September of 2023. So I wanted to come on today and go over 10 things I wish I knew before going raw vegan, because if I had knew these things before going raw vegan, I would have done it sooner. So before we get into those 10 things, let's discuss what raw veganism is. It is someone who eats fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, and they don't cook them over 115 to 118 degrees. So now that we have that definition out the way, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, I'm looking over here and just to have my list and so that I stay on track. But the first thing is how much time I save not having to cook. I was never somebody who enjoyed cooking in the first place. I dreaded it. That's why before going raw vegan, I used to eat out a ton. I used to eat out a lot. And so having this lifestyle, I don't have to really cook anything. I can just go down, chop up some fruits and vegetables, and I can eat. I don't have to stand over a stove or put something in the oven for an hour or two. I don't have to do that. Now, I will say I do sometimes dehydrate food, but that is, it's very low effort because the dehydrator process takes a long time. You're having to dehydrate at least 2 hours, sometimes 24 hours. So it does take a while, but it's not like standing over a hot flaming stove for 30 to 45 minutes. All right, so tip number 2, the raw food tastes really good, and it's not just salads either. It's like the homemade dressings, the gourmet food. Recently I made like a Big Mac salad, and I made some vegan Big Mac sauce, and when I tell you it tastes just like Big Mac sauce from McDonald's, it was really good, and all the food has been really good. There aren't anything that I've ate and was like, oh, this is disgusting or this is gross. So the food is really good. All right, so number 3, I actually don't have a sweet tooth. Like, I thought I had a sweet tooth before, and I would be someone who would just get a craving and go to like get ice cream or go and get donuts. And now I don't crave anything sweet. And on this lifestyle, you can make things that are sweet. You can make raw vegan desserts, but I don't really ever do that. I've done some like raw vegan carrot cake energy balls is what you would call them, around Thanksgiving, and they're really good, but it's not something that I'm like craving. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm eating a lot of fruits that are naturally sweet, but I don't crave sweets the way I used to before I started eating this way. All right, so number 4, I enjoy eating leftovers, and I will eat the same meal for a whole week. So like with the last week when I was making my vegan Big Mac inspired salad, I ate that for like 4 days, and I wasn't bored. I wasn't tired of it. I kept eating on it, and I would have ate on it longer, but it was just like, okay, let me, I gotta go grocery shopping. So this week I'm gonna buy something else to eat for the week. So before, I would try to, when I was trying to be on my health journey before being any type of vegan or raw vegan, I would meal prep, and then after like 2 days, I'm like, I'm tired of this. I'm done. I don't want it anymore. It doesn't taste good. And I don't know if maybe it's because of the cooked food. And if it's not freshly cooked, once you reheat it, it just does not hit the same. So with this, nothing is cooked really. So I can eat on salad as long as the leaves are fresh every day. Like I don't have a problem with that. Or when I make like vegan like meat, I guess you would say, because I'm using either walnuts or pecans or pistachios, so I can do that as well for a week because it's not heated up, and so I don't have to reheat it, and it still tastes really good. And I think that's what it is. Somebody let me know in the comments if you believe that's what it is too, that once you reheat something, it doesn't taste good anymore. All right, so number 5, just finding out that fruit really is the original fast food, so like if I don't know, traveling or anything like that, or on a road trip, I can go and grab bananas, or I could grab oranges, and as long as they're ripe, I can eat it and it's no problem. Or even here at home, like if I know I'm about to head out but I'm hungry, I just grab bananas off my counter because I always keep bananas on hand. And I can go. I could go about my day. I could go run my errands. Bananas aren't, they aren't messy. They're easy. You could just open it, peel it, open it, and eat it. Like, you don't have to do much with it. Now, some things are a little bit messier, like pineapple. I wouldn't want to take that with me to go just because of how much juice comes with the pineapple when you eat a pineapple. But an apple, bananas, strawberries, as long as they're like rinsed off, cherries, things like that, grapes. It's an original fast food. It's easy, it's quick. You could take it with you. It's no hassle. All right, so I think I'm at number 6 now. So I don't have any mucus or post-nasal drip or coughs. So before becoming raw vegan or juicing, I used to have not bad post-nasal drip, but I would have post-nasal drip quite often. And I would have just bad unexplained coughs sometimes. And if I got like a head cold and I had cough during that head cold, or like mucus or postnasal drip during the head cold, that would linger for a very, very long time before, it would just go away, to the point where it's like, maybe I was taking over-the-counter medicine for the cold, and then the cold went away. And so I'm still having to take that medicine. At some point, it was just like, well, why am I even still taking this medicine? It's not helping. I'm just putting medicine in my body for no reason. It's just like the cough and the postnasal drip will have to run its course. But now I don't have those issues. I don't cough. I don't have that just mucus built up in my body. And I think it's just because I'm not eating meat, and I'm not eating dairy, and I'm not eating any type of hormones that aren't my hormones. So I love that, and I wish I had known that sooner. All right, so the next one is that my menstrual cycle is a breeze. Now, I will say I never really had terrible menstrual cycles, but they would just be longer. So like, my menstrual would be maybe 5 days, but on this lifestyle, it's like 3. And then, my cramps on the first day before this lifestyle would be, the first day would be like pretty rough. Like it would be bad, definitely would be noticeable. But now, I might have cramps the first day, but it's not terrible. I'm able to still go about my life and not feel like, oh my gosh, I need Tylenol or, some type of pain medicine to help, with the pain. So my cycle is definitely a breeze, and I really, really am enjoying that. Okay, so the next one, this is number 7, is not needing a ton of vitamins and supplements. When I tell you before this lifestyle, I was taking maybe 12 supplements a day, and now I don't take vitamins or supplements daily. I'm taking them maybe once or twice a week. I'll do a B12, and I will still sometimes supplement vitamin D, but I am getting outside more because I have been exercising and working out. So I really haven't been taking that. And then, before I was taking like vitamin C and calcium and all these things, but now I don't take any of those. I'm maybe taking maybe 4 or 5, and again, once or twice a week, because I feel like I'm getting the vitamins and minerals I need from the food that I'm eating. Whereas before, I was eating out all the time, so I know I wasn't getting the vitamins and minerals I needed, so I had to get them in some way, and I was taking like 12 vitamins at a time. every day. So that's definitely helped save money too, because I'm not having to buy these vitamins that can be pretty expensive, and it adds up when you're taking so many like I was. All right, so number 8 is getting a more disciplined lifestyle through this way of eating. Because I am very quick to let people know, I don't eat that. I'm at work and I'm in an office environment, and with office environments, there's always a ton of food around. There's always some type of food day. People want to bring food. People, the office may provide food. And, my coworkers go out to lunch across the street, and, I'll walk with them, but I will eat my own food. We come back to the office. I go grab my smoothie out the refrigerator. And, I recently just started this job, but I let them know up front, like, hey, I don't eat that way. So, they're respectful, but it's the discipline for me. Like, I love that I'm finally gaining discipline that I've always wanted and needed when it comes to nutrition and lifestyle. And this lifestyle has definitely provided it, because for one, I don't want something to like cause me to be sick. Like if I, have a cheat, and maybe I do eat vegan, but I don't know what else is being prepared in that same area at a restaurant. So, I'm very strict as far as that goes. I don't want to mess my body up for no reason. And then the last thing that I've been finding, because I have been working out, is gym soreness is very minimal on this lifestyle. Like, I recover and bounce back very quickly, which I love, because usually when I first start working out after not working out for a long time, I will be sore for like a week. And depending on like, if I work out with a trainer and they work you out really hard, like especially leg day, it would be times where I couldn't even go up and down my stairs in my house, or I could barely sit down. And now, I'm not working out with a trainer, but I'm still working out pretty hard for myself. And no, maybe sore like a day, but it goes away really quickly. And I love that, because that is helping keep me focused and disciplined as far as my fitness too. Because before, like being sore, it would be like, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this today because I am so sore. Like, my body needs rest. My body hurts. And now it's like, I might be sore a day and then it goes away. Or, like one time in the last 2 weeks or so, my calf was like bothering me for no reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe I didn't stretch good enough before working out. But, it didn't hinder me. Like, I stretched before I worked out and was able to get through my workout. And then a day or two later, I didn't feel it anymore. So I really, really love that about this lifestyle. So that is all of the things that I've noticed that I wish I would have known sooner. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will definitely respond to them. If you are raw vegan or vegan in general and you've noticed any of these things, let me know how it's been for you as well. And I will talk to you all in the next video.